I request all the LOC members to be seated in the hall. Those who are outside also, they can come and sit in the hall. Okay. Once the guests get in, then you can come and sit. Two of you come. Yeah, two of you can come. She's not comfortable inside. You can go. Yeah, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we rise to welcome our guests for the evening. The valedictory is about to begin. Our guest for the evening, Dr. Devendra Kumar Dhudawat, Indian Administrative Service, is being escorted by our principal, Dr. J. Kishore. Please be seated. Thank you. I request Dr. G. Kishore, Principal LNCP, to escort the guests onto the stage. Distinguished guests of the evening, delegates, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. This is the culmination of a very long 3-day, 22nd Biennial Conference of the International Society for Comparative Physical Education and Sport. 3 days of deliberations, interactions, socializing, a cultural evening held yesterday, and the conference preceded by a workshop on yoga. It has been a very long period in which we have had international delegates also attending. And every good thing has to come to an end. And now we will have the valedictory of this 22nd Biennial Conference of the International Society for Comparative Physical Education and Sport. Let me invite Dr. G. Kishore, Principal and Regional Head, Sports Authority of India, Lakshmibai National College of Physical Education, Thiruvananthapuram, for the welcome address. Sir.
A very good evening to one and all. Every good thing has to have a beginning and an end. So we have come to the valedictory of this important 72nd Biennial Conference. Most respected chief guest for the evening, Dr. Devendra Kumar Dadawat from Indian Administrative Service, Additional Chief Secretary to Honorable Governor of Kerala. Most respected guest of honor, Sri Balram Kumar Ubadhyaya IPS, Director General of Police for Prisons and Correctional Services. Our esteemed President of ISCPES, Professor Rosa Lopez de Amico, Professor Usha S. Nair, Vice Chancellor officiating NSU Imphal, all other distinguished guests, our international delegates who have come from different parts of the world, various keynote speakers, presenters, participants, ladies and gentlemen. So it was the culmination of our 3-day conference, which we had since first on the very important theme of sports and physical education, experiences in and post-pandemic period. This was in fact a part, it will become as a part of history, because after the pandemic, it's for the first time ever any international or national agencies have done such a collective, wonderful brainstorming into the various aspects of the post-pandemic scenario and how we need to equip ourselves, how we need to address the various issues which are being confronted. As pointed out by many speakers, this pandemic, we often have a thought that this is already over, but with the WHO's declaration that, we should always realize that this is somewhere prevalent, this type of pandemic in some form or way. It is prevailing in various parts of the world, and even in India is no exceptions. So we should, having such a country with vast population and having taken so much of lead in the field of sports in the recent past, So it was quite imperative and timely that we took a lead in association with the International Society for Comparative Physical Education and Sports to have a lot of brainstorming and to find out viable solutions to tide over this great menace which has crippled, which has spread its tentacles throughout the world. So I am sure that the deliberations which we had would have been mind-boggling, and you would have been given a lot of insight into the various aspects related to this theme and how effectively we could tide over. I think the report or the outcome of this syllabus, the takeaway which we are going to have, will pave the way not only to our country, the India, but also many other various countries in the world to take effective steps as remedial way. In fact, the collaboration which we had along with ISCPES to have the UNESCO representative and the WHO representatives were very, very informative, so that we could gain a lot of information from all these various agencies. I don't want to prolong my address. I am sure we deem it as a great privilege and honor that we could host this conference at this point of time in India. And we could have this all very eminent professionals from this world, this part of the world, who were doing a very wonderful job, who were helping us since almost 2-3 years back, when we were having this first time ever introduced our program E-Khel Pathshala in a different form of community coaching program, and wherein we got the support from ISCPES, and almost all the delegates here have supported us and participated in the various sessions which we had in 7 editions, wherein we could train 75,000 physical education teachers. In fact, it is a landmark. I think this is something no other country can boast, that we have during the pandemic worked so much, that too with agencies like ISCPES, and trained 75,000 physical education teachers. I think this will have a tremendous impact into the arena public life by way of contributing to the society in getting this next generation healthy and fit. Let me come back to my responsibility. I've been interested to welcome all the dignitaries on and off the dais. We have been privileged to have amidst us the Additional Chief Secretary to Honorable Governor of Kerala, Dr. Devendra Kumar Dodawat IAS, as the chief guest. In fact, sir is very busy and he is the one who spearheads the entire administration in the state. The governor being the head of the state, the additional chief secretary to the governor, he's always had to be a very hectic schedule and is busy with various important assignments, but he had been kind enough to accept our invitation to be the chief guest and to be present amidst us despite his busy schedule. May I, on behalf of the International Society for Comparative Physical Education and Sports, in behalf of Sports Authority of India, Ministry of Sports, Government of India, LNCP, and on my personal behalf, extend a very cordial and hearty welcome to you, sir. We have another very senior person from the Indian Police Service, the Director General of Police, who is now looking after as Director General of Prisons and Correctional Service, Sri Balram Kumar Upadhyay. Apart from being a very versatile, eminent police officer who has proved his mettle in various law and order situations and various policing in the Indian Police Service, as well as he was also a part of Intelligence Bureau and also various other assignments. What makes him separate is his passion towards sports. He and his family has got a very deep affection and passion towards sports, and he keeps himself physically fit and healthy. And even in the pandemic time, he is very regular. He's so friendly that he comes almost every day to our campus, does his physical exercise along his family, and is a role model who has made something like it. Mahatma Gandhi says, "My life is my message." So as far as physical fitness is concerned, I think we can emulate from the fitness schedule adopted by Balram Kumar Upadhyay as something which can be followed as a role model. Sir, we are really privileged to have you amidst us. On behalf of ISCPES, Sports Authority of India, LNCP, and on my personal behalf, cordially welcome you to this valedictory function. We have Dr. Usha. We need not to welcome, but we I am sorry. This main person is there, Professor Rosa Lopez de Amico. We always consider, though Professor Lopez de Rosa is from Venezuela, is part of Kerala. Because anytime we ask, he is always available virtually. So at least maybe every week, at least once or once in a month or twice in a month, we have our virtual conferences. Some seminar or webinar coming, Madam has always been kind enough to be asked, could ask being in Kerala. And this support and collaboration, and what we got from Professor Rosa Lopez de Amico, Madam, is something which have paved the way, which has helped us enormously, the country and the physical education sector in the country to grow or to develop to this size so that we could host this. We are really indebted to you, Madam, and we, on behalf of the Sports Authority of India, on behalf of LNCP, and on our personal behalf, on behalf of all those who are present here, I'll extend a very cordial and hearty welcome to you. I also extend a very cordial and hearty welcome to all the international delegates. I have a list of very important persons who are amidst us, but it would be unfair if I don't mention their names, like Professor Walter King Ho from Tokyo Gakuin University, Professor Naoki Suzuki, Professor Benslav Antala, Ms. Yum Song Kim, Dr. Rachita Gupta, Dr. Oliver Hooper, Professor Yoon Shin Nam, Professor Richard Peter Bailey, and so on. I think there are many who are there, who are international experts, and we are really privileged to have all these international experts who took pain to come from different parts of the world and to be spent 2-3 days for this noble cause amongst us. I wholeheartedly welcome all of the distinguished international delegates for your kind presence and making it convenient to be with us. Welcome you all. And also I welcome all the national delegates. We have got many national delegates too who have come from various parts, from NSU, from LNIP Gwalior, from Haryana, from Bihar, from various parts of the country, from Jammu and Kashmir. So though I am not listing or naming each one of you personally, I welcome each one of you, all those participants who have come from various states of the country and who made it this program a grand success. I also welcome all the other distinguished officials, my own colleagues who are from the Sports Authority of India, LNCP, and Dr. Usha especially, who is instrumental in making this possible. In fact, Dr. Usha was a part of us since last 2 years. And in fact, it is Dr. Usha who has introduced all these persons, who, including Professor Rosa Lopez, to us and got this program started during the pandemic. So I think it was and now she is in a better position. She is now the Vice Chancellor of National Sports University, Imphal. And we are very proud of you, Madam. We welcome you also wholeheartedly to this function. We also welcome all the esteemed friends from the media, the other officials who have helped us, supported us from the University of Kerala, and all those who, some way or other, who have helped us to make this program a grand success. Last but not the least, our students from LNCP. I think they are the force behind the entire movement. So I wholeheartedly thank all my beloved students from LNCP who made this possible, and it is your support which we are now here doing this successfully. And I welcome once again one and all, and let us have a wonderful evening and valedictory program. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Now an 8-minute video will be played. This video shows the activities of the host institute, Lakshmibai National College of Physical Education. This college.
SAI LNCPE is a center of excellence in sports education. It was founded in 1985. Its campus is located very near NH47. LNCPE is a strolling campus spread over 50 acres of land. statue in memory of Rani Lakshmi Bai of Jhansi, to whom this institution is dedicated to. Classrooms, library, medical center, Sports Science Center, Health and Fitness Center, Modern Conditioning and Recovery Hall, Hostels for boys and girls, Elite Hostel for boys and girls, Guest House and Staff Quarters. Physical activity starts at 6 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Evening session starts at 4 p.m. and ends at 6:30 p.m. Training is imparted in athletics, cycling, football, taekwondo, and volleyball. Special training is given in yoga to all athletes, trainees, and students. Yoga is also part of the curriculum followed here. This center hosts frequent camps for elite sportspersons and national campers, preparing them for various international competitions. The courses offered: Bachelor of Physical Education, Masters in Physical Education and Sports, PhD, Diploma in Water Sports, 6-week certificate course. Courses in pipeline: BSc Yoga, Diploma in Sports Management. LNCPE Trivandrum received Dr. P.M. Joseph Award 2021 for the best institute in the country for physical education and sports coaching. Other accolades are awarded as a leading fitness provider of the year 2022 by the Knowledge Review magazine. Has been named as the College of the Year 2020 by Academic Insights, which is a popular reputed publication engaged in showcasing renowned educational institutions in the country. Sai LNCPE Trivandrum, jointly with ISCPES, which is International Society for Comparative Physical Education and Sport, had organized the 21st Biennial Conference of ISCPES from 16th to 18th December 2021. Along with the honor of Sai LNCPE being accepted as a member institution into ISCPES, the principal, Sai LNCPE, was elected as a representative for the entire Asia region.
Director General Sai Sandeep Pradhanji, Principal and Regional Head Sai LNCP, Dr. G. Kishorji, all the participants of E-Khel Pathshala. I am sure that the 40-day foundation level E-Khel Pathshala physical education and community coaching program will prepare the teachers and coaches to be equipped to deal with these challenges and pressures. I am delighted to know that more than 70,000 physical education teachers and community coaches signed up for 7 batches E-Khel Pathshala and drew benefits of learning from a passionate faculty. I am sure the foundation level course will promote professional development of physical education teachers and community coaches from around the country and beyond, equip them with the right set of knowledge and skills to conduct physical education in schools and throw light on the importance of physical fitness while motivating teachers to be fit as well. E-Khel Pathshala would be of immense benefit to entire physical education and community coaches from across the country so that they can contribute scientifically and significantly. Beyond that, this will pave the way for creating healthy, happier and fitter nation.
NCOE Trivandrum. Following are the disciplines of the center. And some of the prominent athletes are NCOE Alapi. Following are the disciplines of the center. And some of the prominent athletes are Thai training centers across Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and Lakshadweep. Following are the center. STC Kollam, STC Thrissur, STC Calicut, STC Talasheri. Following are the center. STC Chennai, STC Yanam, STC Mayiladuthurai, STC Salem, STC Puducherry, STC Lakshadweep. Sai National Golf Academy.
It's time to listen to feedback about the conference. We have two delegates coming up on stage to give their feedback. May I now invite Mr. Jatin Punita, representing the national delegates, for his feedback.
Good evening, everyone. So, as a fellow national delegate, I would like to say a few words regarding the conference held by SAI, LNCPE, and ISCPES. From accommodation to dining and hospitality, as a delegate from north part of India, I didn't know, to be honest, like where I would live. So SAI LNCPE was very gracious enough to provide me with an accommodation. And apart from that, everything was held very professionally. Workshop on yoga for professionals was particularly enlightening. I appreciate learning techniques to incorporate yoga in a professional setting. As we all are involved in physical education setting, we might not have enough time to practice the teaching we are giving. So yoga provides an alternative opportunity for all physical education teachers to be involved in it. The opening presentation by Dr. Kishore set the tone for insightful event. His perspective and emphasis on learning from the pandemic for physical education, as I highlighted in my presentation as well, like how remote coaching during, for example, athletes were not able to train as much as they physically train during when they are on site. So Dr. Kishore's emphasis on the influence looking into basically researches and understanding the influence of pandemic was insightful. Additional highlights because my department is biomechanics and I have a bias for strength and conditioning. I particularly like Dr. Pradeep Datta's session on linear periodization and undulating periodization. So his take on that a training should be individualized was very insightful. As a student in present times, I also like the take on AI, which is basically we are seeing everywhere that students use AI. So how could we use ethically as our right hand but not a brain who is something to be discussed. Apart from all this, the conference provided us with the opportunity to have some informal chats during coffee breaks or during lunch. One of the, with Dr. Fran, Francis, I had chat regarding sustainability in sports. So how could we make sports green? For example, there's a lot of wastage in sports. So there are people working on making the sports produce less waste. And Dr. Richard Bailey's take on Vasudev Kutumbakam, basically like whole world is one. So this conference provided us the opportunity. This conference provided us the opportunity to basically connect point of view from every part of the world. I would also like to appreciate sports science professionals as they play a key role in advancement. They also play a key role in advancement of sports and physical education. I am leaving this conference feeling motivated and equipped with new ideas to apply in my own professional career development. Events like this are essential for bringing people together to exchange knowledge and inspire progress. Thank you everyone, Principal Sir and everyone, for providing me this opportunity to share my research. And I would also like to thank all the delegates as I had a wonderful time networking with everyone. I look forward to attending such conferences in future. Thank you.
Dr. Oliver Hooper represents the international delegates. He now will present his views of the conference.
Good evening, everyone. What an absolute privilege to be able to share some thoughts with you all from the perspective of international delegates. Not an easy task, though, I don't think, to try and capture the energy, the enthusiasm, and some of the passion that we've seen over the past few days. So I'm just going to share a few reflections and also maybe say a few thank yous on behalf of some of the international delegates. Now, I'm ashamed to say, this is my first time actually stepping foot in Asia properly. I've passed through in airports before, but never have I properly been in Asia. I have to say, it's got a lot to live up to now. Anywhere I go after here, Kerala has shown me such a wonderful time. So wherever I go next in Asia, there's a lot for it to live up to. We've had a wonderful showcase of all the best that India has to offer over the past few days. I'd like to start with a few thank yous. So to Rosa, Walter, Usha, and the rest of the ISCPES team, thank you for bringing minds from across the globe together. We've seen a fantastic scientific program. We've had some wonderful, thought-provoking keynotes, and I hope everyone in the room will take something away from this conference. Thank you to Dr. Kishore and all of his colleagues from LNCPE and the local organisers for organising what has been a truly wonderful conference. You've really helped to give India a space on the global stage in PE and sport, and you've also made us feel very much at home while we've been here. I feel like we're part of the SAI family now. From the warm welcome we got at the airport, I had a smiling face greet me at whatever AM it was, to the warm welcome we've had at the reception desk when we've registered for the conference, to the delicious food we've eaten, and the warm feel we had at that cultural evening last night. Thank you for all those wonderful experiences. I think it's also really important that we congratulate and thank the many students who have engaged so well with this conference. Yeah, let's give them a round of applause now. I am truly envious of the energy and enthusiasm that I've seen in the room here. My message to all the students out there, don't lose that. Keep hold of that energy. Some of you could, and indeed should, be stood on a stage like I am today in a few years' time. You know, there's some absolutely brilliant minds in here. Another clap. Thank you, Usher. Now, I've probably gone on for long enough now, but at the end of my keynote, I gave a bit of a call to action, and I'd like to just reiterate that here. You should all look to capitalise on the fantastic support you have from the Indian government around PE in sport. Don't be afraid to question those existing practices. You know, let's look to challenge what needs to be challenged, but also really look to showcase on that global stage some of the rich practice that you've shown all of us that have come from international context today. India has so much to offer the world in terms of PE in sport, and I, for one, really can't wait to see what it does over the coming years. At the start of this conference, we got told, Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam, the world is one family. Thank you so much from me and all of the other international delegates for truly showing us that.
Dr. Sanjay Kumar Prajapati, Assistant Professor, SAI LNCPE, and convener of the 22nd Biennial Conference of International Society for Comparative Physical Education and Sport, presents the conference report.
Respected Chief Guest, Guest of Honor, President of ISCPES, Vice Chancellor of NSU, our own Principal, and Academic in Charge, all other delegates, international speakers, national speakers, students, scholars, a very good evening to you all. So it's my honor and privilege to present report of 22nd Biennial Conference before you. So first, let me take you back to the journey which we started on 31st October with the pre-conference workshop till today. So I request technical committee to just play the video. Thank you, everyone. I request all the guests to come on the stage and take their seat, please. So, the 22nd Biennial Conference of the International Society for Comparative Physical Education and Sports was conducted in Kerala, India, hosted by Sports Authority of India, Lakshmibai National College of Physical Education, under Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, New Delhi, from 31st October to 3rd November 2023. The theme of the conference was Sports and Physical Education, Experiences in and Post-Pandemic Period. The conference kick-started with the pre-conference workshop on yoga for health and wellness, which took place on 31st November. The workshop held at the indoor stadium at LNCP featured renowned speakers like Sri Vinay Kumar Bhati, Professor Rajiv Chaudhary, Sri Ayan Acharya, and Ms. Madhu Khurana, who provided valuable insight into classical yoga practices for stress management, mind-body connection, and sports person support. The conference was inaugurated on 2nd November virtually by Srimati Sujata Chaturvedi, IAS Secretary, Department of Sports, Government of India. She mentioned the inspirable role of physical education to India's glorious victory in the recent Asian Games 2023. The ceremony was presided by Professor Rosa Lopez de Amico, President ISCPES. The ceremony was graced with the presence of Dr. Piyush Jain, Secretary General PEFI and member of Governing Body of Sports Authority of India. Professor Usha S. Nair, Vice Chancellor NSU Manipur, S. Gopinath, IPS, retired IG of Police and former international volleyball players, K.M. Binamol, Arjuna Awardee, Geetu Anna Jose, Arjuna Awardee, and Rachita Gupta, National Professor Officer, WHO representative. The conference was jam-packed with the academic extravagance which lasted 3 days from 1st to 3rd November 2023 with 200 delegates, 20 plus foreign delegates who are expert in the field of physical education. The conference witnessed keynote addresses from eminent professionals like Dr. G. Kishore, Principal and Regional Head LNCP, Professor Dr. Herbert Haag, Institute of Sports Science, University of Kiel, Germany, Professor Yeon Sing Nam, Professor Sports Science Department, Dakshin Women's University, South Korea, Professor Dr. Richard Peter Bally, Deputy Dean, Head of Research and Full Professor, Faculty of Social Science and Liberal Art, Malaysia, Paulo Bonoli, Sabrina International Institute, Dr. Oliver Hooper, Permanent Lecturer, School of Sports, Exercise and Health Sciences, University, United Kingdom, Ansang Kim, Program Specialist and Chief of Sector Social and Human Sciences, India, Dr. Rachita Gupta, National Professional Officer, Akash Jha, Chairman, Commonwealth Youth for Sports Development and Peace, India. The 3-day witnesses healthy discussion and collaboration on different type of physical education strategies adopted around the world and strategies to improve research and quality in physical education. We have received 46 paper and 24 poster paper were presented during the conference, and the general body meeting with the board members of ISCPES was conducted on November 2. The conference ended with a promise to uplift physical education and sports all over the world, and ISCPES and LNCP be a torch bearer for that. So thank you so much for providing me opportunity to present a report before you. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
I now invite Dr. Piyush Jain, Member, Governing Body of Sports Authority of India and Secretary General, Physical Education Foundation of India, for his felicitation address.
Respected Dr. Devendra Kumar sir, Sri Balram Kumar Upadhyay sir, President ISCPES Professor Roja, our mentor Dr. Usha Nair ma'am, without their full support and enthusiasm, this conference cannot be possible here in India. And so a big round of applause for two persons, especially one Dr. G. Kishore sir and Dr. Usha Nair ma'am. Dr. Pradeep Datta sir and all the international delegates, national delegates. Dear friends, as we all know, witnessed since last 4 days, actually organizing such type of conferences continuously 4 days, it's a big task. I had word with Kishore sir that you have set a benchmark in India for organizing international level conferences. All of you heard that simultaneously in India, there are 3 conferences is going on. Same is international. One is in Manipal University, another one is BITS Pilani. BITS Pilani is organizing on sports engineering. Manipal University is organizing international conference on physical and sports science. And same day, LNCP Trivandrum is organizing this conference. And really, on behalf of PEFI and on my personal behalf, I have seen lots of international conferences here in India, but it's a #1 and it's set a benchmark. So congratulations, Kishore sir. And special thanks to our ministry. You know, earlier physical education was not a front-bearer subject for the sports. We are in the process of that we are the part of Ministry of Education or whether we are the part of Ministry of Sports. So now, Ministry of Sports has taken this initiative that they are giving the full weightage to the physical education. In spite of physical education is not a subject of the Ministry of Sports. Because Ministry of Sports is running only 3 institutes, National Sports University, LNCP and LNIP. And Ministry of Education running almost 800 colleges, university, department. But Ministry of Education is such a big umbrella where physical education is just a peanut subject. But our Honorable Secretary Madam Sujata Chaturvedi, our Minister Honorable Anurag Thakur sir, under the visionary leader of PM Narendra Modi, they have taken this initiative that they are continuously giving the focus on physical education. We are revamping the physical education subject initially with these 3 institutes and PEFI. And after that, if things will go smoothly, we will revamp the course of physical education in all over country. So this conference will also give the lots of feedback. We 4 members of revamping committees here, Dr. Kishore sir, Dr. Datta and Dr. Usha Nair madam and myself also. We had taken lots of points from here that how our physical education segment can be a part, means up to this world level. We will give the best practices from the world for our students here. And definitely this conference set a benchmark, and I congratulate all of you, and especially our international delegates, those who have traveled from all over the world, all the part of the world I'm seeing here. So once again, congratulations to SAI LNCP has given the opportunity to interact with you. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Let me invite the guest of honor, Shri Balram Kumar Upadhyay of the Indian Police Service, Director General of Prisons and Correctional Services, Government of Kerala, to address the delegates.
Thank you very much. Very good evening to all of you. Respected Dodabas ji, respected Kishore ji, ISCPES President Professor D. Amico, Professor Usha Isnair, VC NSU Imphal, Mr. Jain, Mr. Datta, international delegates, our national delegates, sports youth, coaching, physical education enthusiasts, and other respected members. To be very frank, like it is just talking to the luminaries which are coming from the physical education, sports and coaching and other backgrounds, talking to you from my side will be just like showing a candle to the sun. Because you all people are coming from this very, very, what you call, experienced background and all those things. But whatever I'm seeing nowadays, I will be sharing some of things with of you, particularly my experiences with LNCP Trivandrum. Now, really now we are really giving, when the COVID time came, I would say that the institutes are being run by a leadership visionary persons, no doubt about that. And in this Trivandrum, I saw this thing in Dr. Kishore. Actually, he is the person to bring me to the LNCP. And not only me, he tried for so many people. Whenever he meet, you say that LNCP is the place you should come. And I start coming, my family start coming. And how the things has taken over me, inculcated in me, I don't know. But slowly, I think that I have become a part of it. And the discipline which I see here is much more discipline what I see in police department. Police is supposed to be a force like of a disciplined system. But I see exactly 6 o'clock, the athletes are on the ground, their coaches are on the ground, their trainer are on the ground, and they devote exactly 2 hours or 1.5 hours of practice there. And that was a learning for me that there is a place where the people are doing such a disciplined job. There I learned that for that 1 minute glory at international level in ASEAN, Olympics, or international world meet or Diamond League, whatever you say, and for that 1 minute glory, 1 second glory, how much they are toiling in the field, years together. I've seen my international athletes and players. There are so many which I can name, which I've seen last 2-3 years seeing in the LNCP. How much they seriously they work hard from morning till evening, along with their coaches, along with their trainers, physical helping, physiotherapists and all. So that is a learning thing from all of us and to me also, that they work, toil hard, years together to get that 10-second glory for the nation. And who are behind? All of you are behind that. So great round of applause to all of you who work behind the scene, and because of them, the stars are born. So you are the factory from where the stars are born, stars are coming. So that is what my things, which I have couple of things as I learned. Sports, of course, is a good habit which I am developing, and so much so now. Dr. Kishore has said little more, but now I am feeling it is such a good thing. I come from Gwalior, where LNCP is situated, where he's alumnus from same college. And that is where class 1, class 2, my education started. So somewhere I have seen from my childhood how the sports and physical education is growing in India. And talking to all of you, giving this opportunity by Dr. Kishore and meeting you and getting interacted with you, learning new things by your literature, seeing the video, definitely it will help me also as an individual. I will be, wherever I get that opportunity to inculcate this feeling in my department, of course I will be bringing these positive aspects which I am learning from all of you to my department. And this, we in the police department also trying to think somewhere that the physical education for our fitness should be maintained in our service officers also. So thank you very much, Dr. Kishore, and all the team members from LNCP, SAI, and ISCPES for giving this opportunity to spend some time with you. I'm knowing that we are overshooting our scheduled time. Thank you very much.
I request Shri Balram Kumar Upadhyay sir to release the book of abstracts of this conference. May I now request our chief guest, Dr. Devendra Kumar Dhodawat, Indian Administrative Service, Additional Chief Secretary to the Honorable Governor of Kerala, to deliver the valedictory address.
Namaskaram. Respected Shri Balram Kumar Upadhyay ji, respected Shri Dr. G. Kishore, respected Madam Professor Rosa Lopez, D. Amico, Usha Nair ji, Professor and Vice Chancellor, Imphal University, delegates, distinguished delegates, speakers, esteemed dignitaries, organizers and contributors. I am happy and privileged to address this august gathering today in this valedictory function of 3-day-long 22nd Biennial Conference with aptly relevant theme as an endeavor of continued pursuit of excellence in the world of sports and physical education. At the outset, many congratulations to organizers, Sports Authority of India, LNCPE, SAI and ISCPES for successfully conducting of this enlightening and inspiring conference and taking it to a gratifying and fruitful concluding note. Many congratulations to delegates, speakers, volunteers and contributors for devoting their invaluable time and expertise enabling organizers to put up an outstanding and stellar show. I would also like to thank organizers for offering me an opportunity to be part of this global event showcasing Indian academic prowess in this platform. The role of sports in the development of total health and soft skills at individual and community level and as soft power at global level is rightly underscored by all. The progress achieved by physical education as art and science, complementing general education to make it total education, has also put its stamp of its authority on education sector. Now, enlightened society and nations are taking note of the transformative strides being taken by physical education and sports. A healthy lifestyle has been part and parcel of Indian culture right from ancient times. Without physical fitness, the well-being of mind and spirit is not possible. Dharmarth kam mokshanam arogyam moolam uttamam means personal health is perhaps the greatest assets of a person. When one remains healthy, it amounts to contributing to the creation of healthy society and eventually a healthy nation. I am given to understand that conference has hugely facilitated interdisciplinary knowledge sharing and collaboration between various stakeholders and laid a sound platform to nurture innovative partnerships and global collaboration in the realm of physical education and sports. I am also informed that this conference has immensely contributed to the creation of a book of abstracts, which was released just now by Upadhyay Sahab, a compilation capturing the essence of the research, insights, and experiences shared during the event within the context of the in and post-pandemic period to serve as a blueprint for the evolution of global physical education and sports ecosystem. I am sure the knowledge and experience shared during the past 3 days will continue to drive positive changes and elevate the significance of physical education and sports in the world at individual and community level. I assume that selection of India and Kerala as the venue for this conference would have been in recognition of the glittering leaps that our country and our state Kerala have been making in recent years in sports and physical education. The Khelo India program, also known as the National Program for Development of Sports and Fit India program, had nurtured an urge among people to be part of some sport or the other. What made our commendable and best ever performance in Tokyo Olympics truly inspiring was the medals won by our women, whom our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji addressed as Daughters of India. The contribution of SAI LNCP in sports and physical educations are to be seen as contribution to the nation's wealth. The selection of SAI LNCP India as the host of the ISCPES 22nd Biennial Conference is a recognition of the outstanding work this institution has been rendering. Many congratulations to LNCP and its director, Dr. Professor G. Kishore. Let me conclude by highlighting the spirit of sportsmanship in every aspect of life. The sportsman spirit is one that encourages fairness and justice in competitions, and it reminds us to what Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru said, play the game with the spirit of the game. It is said that one man practicing sportsmanship is far better than 50 people preaching it. Therefore, as sports persons, let us be embodiments of truth, discipline, fairness, and justice in society. As a snooker world champion mentioned, our sports trainers need to be mindful of the 5 S of sports training, that is stamina, speed, strength, skill, and spirit. But among these, greatest is spirit. To young persons who are sitting here, I would like to underline that expertise in any field, be it in sports or any other field, is not developed overnight. For that, you have to be consistent and regularly regular in your practice to develop that expertise or skill or ability. But remember, in addition to this, your abilities or skill, the other important thing which you require is the confidence. And ability is built over a long period and is never lost overnight. But confidence can be lost overnight. So please always take care of your confidence also, self-confidence, along with this your ability building your schedule or your day-to-day life. I strongly hope that delegates, speakers, and dignitaries who have come from other states or from abroad have made the most of their time here in Kerala, which has been first in many areas, including physical education and sports. The land of Kerala, richly endowed with scenic beauty and hospitable culture, will continue to impel you to visit this state again and again to refresh pleasant memories. I hope you would leave God's own country only after getting the real taste of its pristine natural beauty. I once again extend my well-deserved congratulations to all. May knowledge and experience gained in this event catapult us to new heights where sports and physical education continue to revitalize global wellness and spirit of Vasudev Kutumbakam. Thank you. Jai Hind, Nanni, Namaskaram.
I request the guests on the dais to pose for a photograph, again with the book of abstracts. I would now request our chief guest, Dr. Devendra Kumar Thudawat, Indian Administrative Service, to distribute the mementos to the international delegates attending in this conference. Thudawat sir, please, the mementos to the international delegates. First, I invite Professor Rosa Lopez de Amico to receive this memento. She's the president of ISCPES. Professor Walter King Ho of the Tokyo Gakuge University, Japan. Dr. Oliver Hooper, permanent lecturer, School of Sport, Loughborough University, UK. Dr. Piyush Jain, Secretary General, Physical Education Foundation of India, member governing body of Sports Authority of India. Professor Naoki Suzuki from Japan, of the Tokyo Gakugei University. Professor Hyun-jo Cho, Korean Institute of Sports Science. Osvaldo Ceballos Gurola, Professor Naoki Suzuki, Osvaldo Ceballos Gurola from Mexico, School of Sports Organization, UANL. Dr. N. Song Kim, Program Specialist and Chief of Sector, Social and Human Sciences, India. Professor Yong Shin Nam of the Sports Science Department, Daksung Women's University, South Korea. Professor Richard Peter Bailey, Deputy Dean, Head of Research and Full Professor, Faculty of Social Sciences and Liberal Arts, USSR University, Malaysia. Dr. Rachita Gupta, Shri Akash Jha, Professor Branislav Antala, Comenius University in Bratislava, Slovakia. Dr. Selina Koo, Associate Professor, Faculty of Sports and Exercise Science, University Malaya, Malaysia. Dr. Karen P. Richardson, Professor and Chairperson, Department of Health and Kinesiology, Bridgewater State University, USA. Dr. Heidi Bowler, Dr. Heidi, Westfield State University, USA. Dr. Yogesh Chandar, Sports University, Haryana. Mrs. Jenny Yang Xie, University of Macau. Mr. Ivan Ling Chin, the Chongqing Normal University, China. Mr. Frano Giacconi Ramirez, Universidad Andrés Bello, Santiago, Chile. Mr. Francisco Serrano Romero, Macau University of Technology, New Zealand.
Yeah, we have created space for you.
Dr.
Yeah.
Antonio Campos Izquierdo, University of Madrid, Spain. Ms. Maria Dolores Gonzalez Rivera of the University of Alcalá. Ms. Luisa F. Vélez, University of Sagredo, Corazon. Professor Pablo from Italy. So let's pose for a big group photograph. The camera is over there.
I think slight adjustment required. Huh?
Thank you, everyone.
I have a gift for you, which I must give you before I go.
Now we will be having the ISCPES award presentation. I request Professor Rosa Lopez de Ameco, President of ISCPES, to take over this session.
We will present a video, so if you are there, I think it will be better for you to watch the video. No, no, take it. No, the video. I just have the PowerPoint.
नहीं कहे तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं, मैं गाया जहां भी बस तेरी याद थी, जो मेरे साथ थी, मुझको तड़पा दिलाती, सबसे प्यारी तेरी सूरत, प्यार है बस तेरा प्यार ही। माँ तुझे सलाम, माँ तुझे सलाम, अम्मा तुझे सलाम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम। तेरे पास ही मैं आ रहा हूँ, अपनी बाहें खोल दे, जोर से मुझको गले लगा दे, मुझको फिर वो प्यार दे। जिंदगी है तू ही मेरी मोहब्बत है, तेरे पैरों में जन्नत है, तू दिल तू जान माँ। माँ तुझे सलाम, माँ तुझे सलाम, अम्मा तुझे सलाम, माँ तुझे सलाम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे जैसा कोई नहीं है, 80 नहीं 100 दिन दुनिया घुमा है, नहीं कहे तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं, मैं गाया जहां भी बस तेरी याद थी, जो मेरे साथ थी, मुझको तड़पा दिलाती,
Okay, good evening. Namaste. Our ending and closing ceremony has two parts, okay? So in the first part, we present the awards, and then comes the closing speech. But I decided to start with a video because it is important to know history and where we come from. So that speaks a lot about who we are, okay? So that's the reason of all these videos, so you get to know the International Society for Comparative Physical Education and Sport. Now, I would like the executive board to come into stage, please. So, Jenny, membership coordinator, Usha Nair, secretary, Dr. G. Kishore, representative of Asia, Antonio Campos, representative of Europe, Osvaldo Ceballos, representative of the Americas, Dr. Walter Hall, past president. Okay, so we will start presenting the Lynn Van Dien Award. So for those of you who don't know Lynn Van Dien, she was the first president of the International Society for Comparative Physical Education and Sport from the USA, and on her behalf is presented the academic award to the best paper presented. Those who are registered, they decide whether they want to participate or not. We have had two persons who have been instrumental in the evaluation process, Antonio Campos and Osvaldo Ceballos. They have been evaluated, but behind scene, we also have three more evaluators of the papers. We have Katongo, she's our African coordinator who's not here, Dil Sad, who is the research coordinator. I mean, they are not here, they evaluated before the papers, okay? And the one who coordinated the whole process was Dr. Walter Hall. And I would like to invite Dr. Usha Nair, please, to help me pronounce the name, because I might mispronounce the name, so we have to announce the winner of the Lynn Van Dien Award, please. So the award goes to Jatin Puneta
and Mark Cook.
And Mark Cook, yes. And I would like Lee Shin Ivan. Ivan, are you here? Please, I would like Ivan to introduce the award, to give the award to Jatin Puneta. Yes, come on stage, please. Because in 2021, when we had our virtual conference, Ivan was the winner of the Lynn Van Dien Award. Yes. And
you can keep it in your bag after the guest.
And a photo.
And a photo session with all the.
Yes, stand up, please.
With all the.
Yes, stand up. Yes, that's it. That's it. Congratulations. Okay. Then we go to the Young Research Award. The Young Research Awards was introduced in 2021 and is a donation that we received from Dr. Walter Hall in order to support young scholars. And there are 5 awards that were given, and now I'm going to pronounce again, so sorry if I mispronounce the name, and I ask Walter please to stand up to present them. So,
It's
Kashish Pandey
and Khushbu.
and Khushbu.
Kashish Pandey. They have left. It's okay.
So we keep the money.
No.
No.
So maybe your organizing committee could hand it over.
Okay, yes.
The organizing committee, since it's a Young Scholar Award, we could
Because the award is $300 to each. Yes.
Did you say how much does it carry the values of Young Scholar? You said that.
Punchiba Jain Kom and Keshan Ravi Shankar.
I never knew that. Oh, he's from NSU. I never
Big
knew
surprise,
that.
yes.
I never knew that.
A photo?
Oh, good.
Let me stay here, so I call the other ones. Young Scholar Award to Pooja Jadhav.
She's from, I think, LNCP.
To Tanu Shri Jadhav.
Tanu Shri Yadav.
And number 5. And Annie
Ankit Chaudhary. And
Ankit
Premraj
Chaudhary.
Saini. Premraj Saini.
Please, so those are the 3 recipients. Each one received $300 donated by Walter Hall. And I forgot to mention the Lim Van Dien is $400.
Jatin and Sanjay. Lin Van Dien, he has already taken. I never knew that.
So congratulations, and I hope you, young academics, keep on going and do research for the benefit of PE and sport, but moreover to society, okay? To have a better world.
To the comparative society, so don't forget that. That's important. You need to register as members first, right?
Yes. You can register now.
Take from here.
Okay. Just a photo and we keep going. Okay.
A photograph? A
Oh,
photo,
what,
please?
the photo. The photo. Osvaldo, no.
Osvaldo?
Okay, so now we want to present.
Please, Executive Board will stay here.
Okay, so now we want to present our token of appreciation to. Yes, I did. So the token of appreciation goes to these 5 key persons who were instrumental to make this possible. So I would like Walter, bring all the plates. So we brought, the Comparative Society brought a token of recognition to the Honorable Minister of Youth and Affairs, Sri Andrew Singh, also to the Minister of State of Youth and Affairs for Sport, to the Sujata Chaturdevi, Vilmar Angan, and Chandi Pradam. All their names are written there, better than my pronunciation. So we will request Dr. G. Kishore to present to them on behalf of the Comparative Society for Physical Education and Sport. I know that without the support of the ministries and this authority, it wouldn't have been possible to have this Congress here. Now, we want to continue with a token of appreciation to two very important persons, okay? So I want Dr. G. Kishore and Dr. Usha Nair, please go in front to receive this on behalf of the Comparative Society, okay? No, the board, please. You give it, okay? Go ahead, give it to them. Yes. Okay. So now the executive board wants to also ask Dr. Branislav Antala, who also has a token of appreciation to Dr. G. Kishore and to Dr. Usha Nair.
Thank you very much. Dear ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, dear friends, firstly I would like to thank one more time for the invitation. It was a great honor to be here with you and have opportunity to participate in this excellent organized event. I would like to congratulate the organizing committee for very hard work and to show the respect, not only mine, but to all from all international delegates. I would like to offer you some special gift from Slovakia, some crystal handmade taste. Thank you very much for everything. It was for all of us a great honor to be here with you.
Wait. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Okay, so now we have another small present to the people from the organizing committee who did such a special job for all of us. So I would like the board members to go down so it will be easier and faster, otherwise the process will take longer. So please, sir, stand up and you will receive the pin of the Comparative Society. Yes? Yes. No, otherwise we will never finish. Jenny? So, yes. So, now please present. And now we will, you may sit. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now I will mention the names of several members of the organizing committee also to receive a token of appreciation on our behalf. So I ask Dr. George Matthew, Dr. Pradip Dutta, Dr. Sadanaman to come on front. Yes, please help me with that.
Sure. Dr. George Matthews, please. Here. Dr. Sadanandan. Dr. Sadanandan, please. Dr. Sadanandan. Dr. Hemant Sawant. Dr. Jasmail Singh. Dr. Jasmail Singh. Dr. Lamlam Boral. Shri N.S. Ravi. Shri N.S. Ravi. Dr. Sanjay Kumar Prajapati. Miss Aarti. Miss Aarti, please do come in. Miss Rishma. Miss Suma, HK, Assistant Director. Shri A. Selvamani. Shri Kumar Gangadharan. Srimati Latika. Shri Arun C.K. Srimati Sissy Paul. Sissy Paul. Srimati Danuja. Shri Joy Joseph. Shri Ritan Chandralal. Shri Ebin Joseph. Ebin Joseph. Shri Prakash Chandra Moji, YP. Shri Madhu Kumar, B. Gymnastic Coach. Shri Jishnu B. Color Instructor. Shri Bose. Shri Bose. Dr. Ashutosh Acharya. Dr. Sudhir C.S. Shri Abhijit. Shri Ronnie Joseph. Srimati Kavita. Miss Suma. Dr. Sanjeev Patil. Shri Priyush, Research Scholar. Shri Pokhan Kup, Research Scholar. Shri Joseph Kurian, Research Scholar. Shri Midhu Krishna, Guest Faculty. Shri Sani Saini. Shri Mohammad Sahal. Shri Santosh SR. Shri Vipin V. Shri Dheeraj. Srimati Shobha. Shri Kunjumon. Shri Nishad Kumar, Senior Athletic Coach. Shri Bijoy Jacob, Warden. Shri Ajit. Lieutenant Lavi Deborah Cruz. Ms. Tanishri Yadav. Shri G. Bharati. Srimati Sandhya Lakshmi. Ms. Ahila. Ms. Srija S. Nair. Shri Bala Gopal. Shri V. Shivan Kutti. It's there. Shri Shashidharan Nair. Shri Vinod. Shri Prakash Noble. Shri Pratap Chandran. Shri Srikantan Nair. Shri Jai Prakash. Shri Sunil Kumar. Shri Prashant KN. Shri Srijit N. I might repeat the word, names. Shrimati Rebecca Jose. Srimati Sissimol. Shri Arun C.K. Shri Hari Kumar. Srimati Jayalakshmi. Ms. Anarkali Nishad. Srimati Sarita, Junior Accountant. Srimati Dini. Srimati Chitra K.S. Srimati Jyoti. Srimati Rajalakshmi Amma. Dr. Hari Lal. Shri Hemant Kumar. Shri Jittu Chandran. Shri Muhammad Sahal. Shri Ebin Joseph. Ms. Nandana. Shri Kiran John, Ms. Reshma Babu, Research Scholar, Ms. Ashwati PK, Shri Ranjit R, Shri Shafiq SN, Research Scholar, Shri Mohammad Shafi, Shri Dhanishilan, Shri Venu S, Ms. Arati, Assistant Director, Srimati Manju Yogi, Computer Instructor. Hope I haven't missed out any names. किसी का नाम छूट गया मुझे पता। रितिन को बुलाया। I think Roni I called. Roni, did you come and receive? Thank you. Ritin and Roni, you're supposed to tell me, is there anybody names listed? Dr. Harsha. Please let me know if there's any name, because please help us. The concerned convener should help us letting know is there any names which are missing, please. Conveners, please do let us know any names are missing. Because it's very, the organizing committee, Professor Rosa is very particular that each and every person. Any person missing, any person. Selvamani. So I called out, sir. I called Selvamani.
There is an assistant director from.
Yeah, Adi Mulch.
Then there is a assistant director from Delhi. His name is Sachin.
Shri Sachin, Assistant Director. Please, all the conveners and the senior officials, kindly let me know if I've left out anybody from this group, please. Nishad sir, did you come in? Thank you. Is there anybody who's left out? Please let me know. Suma? Priyush, can you check with these research scholars? All of them have got it? Dr. Harsha, your team, everybody's good.
We can call MP. We can call MP final.
The MP final year students, please do come here. MP final year students and PhD scholars, please. PhD scholars and MP final year students. I'm not familiar with everybody's name. Maybe one of you can read out the names. I'm not sure about it. Premraj. One person can come forward. You can speak if you know the names.
Megha, Adarsh, Sandra, Drishya, Alfonsia, Aminamol, Arya, Pranav, Coop, Alan, Bilal, Anugrah, Akhil, Adira, Pooja. I hope all the MP final year students are here. PhD scholars. Thank you. It took us a long time to do this process, but I think all the organizing committee from this event deserves this presentation. So Thank you very much, LNCPE. Thank you very much to all the colleagues, staff, students who make it possible. Thank you. Okay, we can give. Okay. Now the second part is the closing remarks, okay? So, I start by Dr. Devendra Kumar, Dr. G. Kishore, Dr. Sanjay Sumar, Dr. Piyush Jain, Sri Balhan Kumar, Professor Usha Neer, and Dr. Walter Ho, Chair of the Scientific Committee, Professor Branislav Antala, Vice President of ISCPES, Dr. Maria Dolores Gonzalez, Board Member of the International Association of Physical Education and Sport for Girls and Women, Professor Naoki Suzuki, Board Member of the International Alliance for Health, Physical Education, Dance, and Sport, Dr. Frano Giacconi, Board Member of the World Association for Sport Management, Dr. Eun-Sung Kim, representative of UNESCO, dear keynote speakers, panelists, oral and poster presenters, workshop leaders, and moderators, dear participants, dear ISCPES board and members. The Congress has arrived to its end, and I am sure that we are all very pleased that we have accomplished the celebration of the 22nd Biennial Congress of the International Society for Comparative Physical Education and Sport. So it is my great pleasure to address you a few words. The Congress was very successfully delivered, and I believe it has not been possible without the support of all of you. I cannot forget that it all started with our virtual Congress in 2021, and now this on-site 2023 conference. So India is now in the map of the Comparative Society, Physical Education and Sport, and it has made it twice. So it represented learning about culture, technology, and moreover, finding new friends who were willing to go further and to make this historical connection with India in a virtual environment, and afterward, traveling, in some cases, more than 30 hours flight to be here. Our sincere appreciation to all the ones working in the organizing committee. Long and long hours have been spent to make this possible. Behind scenes, there are many people engaged to make this work, and I think you saw all of them. Big thanks to the organizing committee and Nandi Dannayavat on behalf of the International Society for Comparative Physical Education and Sport. We really appreciate what you have done. And particularly, I have to mention Dr. Kishore, Sanjay, Dr. Usha, Sanji, who were instrumental operators to make this possible. And of course, all these people, all these names that you see there, and I use the slide because English is not my mother tongue, and I don't pronounce properly Hindi or any of your many languages in India. So I prefer to put their names on there. So once more, thank you. The academic program had great speakers, well-known researchers, key organizations, partner, and invited NGOs who are present with us. I have to say that I don't want to take the credit of all the support that we provided during 2020 to all the, I would say, beautiful projects that you developed to train new teachers. I have to mention that many organizations supported us, as ISCPES, for example, FIEP, ISCPES, many of them When we called them, they said present to support the development of teachers training in India. So the theme of this program has been achieved. We got to know experiences pre-COVID and post-COVID. And I think we should feel proud because we accomplished that. The executive board, and I want to indicate this is our actual executive board, we try to accomplish ISCPES mission, that is to be reliable, to serve. And because many times it is difficult to serve being a voluntary organization. We are all volunteers who do this academic world. And of course, we have support to try to enlarge a network of researchers that are convinced that physical education and sport are necessary in the world. So and I want now to invite the new board to come to stage. So please, now Dr. Kishore became the vice president, Usha Nair continues as secretary, you can come on stage. Jenny Jan, membership coordinator. Osvaldo Ceballo, American rep. Naoki Suzuki from Japan, now is the Asia representative. Antonio Campos from Spain is the Europe representative, and Francisco Serrano from New Zealand is the Oceania representative. And why do I want them on stage? It's the reason, because if you are in Asia and you want to know more about the comparative society and you cannot find information in the web, because sometimes that happens, you get to know who your rep is, okay? Who your representative is. So please help me to give a round of applause to this new elected board from 2023 to 2025. So we together, we can achieve much more. This conference has been hosted in many places, and it's always a challenge to go because we all speak about diversity, but sometimes we don't practice it. So to do this kind of international work, we need to be open-minded, okay, to go to different places. I just want to highlight a few elements that are important because we are an academic organization. So it's important for you to know that we have our newsletter and you can send information to us. We have book of abstract that you can download free of charge. And we have our journal, the International Society for Sport Management, for Sport Studies. I don't know why it is not showing. If anybody can help, it will be great. The journal, the International Sport Studies, has been around for more than 30 years, okay? And it has a long history. You are welcome. We are now moving to a new publishing house, okay, so for your information. And we invite all those who are interested in being part of the continuity of the project, International Survey of Quality Education, please approach any of your continent representative or Dr. Walter Ho directly to have more information. And now, ISCPES is going to renew again the book series, okay, with the editorial house Routledge. Maybe some of you know, and we will have for next year, there will be a call in, I would say, 2 weeks' time for those who want to participate in a book that will be edited by Walter Ho related with quality physical education. So all those who are interested, please, you can approach either Walter Ho or any of those who are here. And what we require is that people should be members. I have to say that in the with Routledge, there was a story behind. So 3 books were published in 1999, 2001, and 2003, and then this series was stopped. Now the series was renewed this year, and the first book should come out late next year. So you want to be involved, please contact us. About where our next conference will be, we still have not opened the bid for the next conference. You can see there all the places where we have been, literally in the 5 continents, okay? So in the coming 2 weeks, we will open the bid, the call for bid for where it could be in 2025. So if you want to, please think about it and contact us, okay? Finally, I just want to address a few words to our executive board because again, we are a voluntary organization, so volunteers needs to have this great spirit to deliver. I invite you all who wants to do voluntary work, who wants to participate in the network of academic organizations. We are not the only one, there are many, and we respect that. You can approach any of us and start participating in some of the tasks, some of the jobs that we have, okay? And, well, of course, there are no words to say how much we appreciate all the effort that the local have done and the international speakers have done to be here with us. So finally, thank you very much for all the work you have done, for your contribution to academia. I just can say thank you in a few words, in some languages. Xie xie, gracias, obrigada, kamsahamnida, grazie, arigato gozaimasu, shukran, tena kwotu, daka, danyavat, nandi. Namaste. And I request, I don't know why Walter Hall went there because he's past president. You still have responsibility with us, okay?
Let me now request Dr. G. Kishore, Principal, Sai LNCP, to present mementos to the Chief Guest and to the Guest of Honor. I request the Chief Guest, Dr. Devendra Kumar Thudawat, IAS, to kindly receive this token of appreciation from the organizing committee. The Chief Guest of this valedictory, Dr. Devendra Kumar Thudawat, receives the memento from Dr. G. Kishore. I now request Sri Balram Kumar Upadhyay, the Indian Police Service. Guest of honor for today is the Director General of Prisons and Correctional Services, Government of Kerala. Now, we wish to acknowledge our knowledge partners. I request Dr. J. Kishore to present the certificates of acknowledgement and appreciation to two of our knowledge partners. First, Professor Usha S. Nair, officiating Vice Chancellor, National Sports University. And to Dr. Piyush Jain, Secretary, Public Physical Education Foundation of India. Professor Usha S. Nair receives this certificate of appreciation and acknowledgement, being one of the knowledge partners for this 22nd Biennial Conference. Now we'll have a vote of thanks by Professor Rosa Lopez to conclude this conference. So this brings us to the conclusion of this seminar. We close the proceedings with the national anthem. Please rise for the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंग तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
So farewell, dear delegates. Meet you at the next biennial conference of the ISCPES. I hope these days were comfortable for you. I hope you like this state, this God's own country. Have a safe and comfortable journey back home. Thank you and good night.